the main problem is listening. Well, I've never had a dog farm, so I don't know that much about dogs. The walking part we've been having trouble with, because he still likes to drag.
You can see that this woman doesn't really have a lot of confidence with her dogs. And of course, that's she's never owned a dog before. So she doesn't know what she's doing. You can see the dogs looking at everything else that's around, not really paying any attention to her. Attention is one of the biggest problems that you have in dog training. The reason why they get so distracted is they're not really paying much attention. Now she's allowing a lot of this stuff to happen, but what are you going to do? She's never had a dog before. We're in the same boat. We have to teach this woman without a dog background how to control this dog. All right.
He does this with big dogs too,
With big dogs too. It's not her fault, but we can't use that as an excuse. She wants results. Now you can see here, just getting the dog. To me, the dog is I want you to notice this, the dog is resisting. To me, I haven't put a collar on or anything, but I'm making you notice all this stuff because I want you to see the difference. So when I try to put a collar or anything else on the dog, if I try to put, I don't know, do we have a leash? Throw me that leash over here. Put this leash on the dog and tie it around here with him. It doesn't matter what we try to put on the dog. Okay, it's not just that it's a collar. The dog does not really have much learning. I want you to notice this because we're going to come back to this. First things first, I need to make it so she can at least put this collar on the dog and put a leash on the dog without an argument with him. So we'll try to start there. Remember how the dog was reacting when we tried to put a leash on the dog? Okay, and so now we're going to try the same thing. Okay? Alright? Remember how a second ago we couldn't put a collar on the dog? Remember how much and we haven't even started training with the dog yet, but the difference is that the dog is already starting to learn to pay attention because of some of the stuff that I'm doing, and we will teach you before we're done here. We're going to actually let you walk the dog here in a minute. So, take this collar off the dog. And again, it's only been 30 seconds or so, but you can already see the difference. So he's getting a little bit more comfortable with this leash being on him, and we want to do the hard work for the woman. She needs a start. She needs a starting point. I'm going to transfer this leash and collar to Billy next, so we can go through various people and have the consistency of the dog being trained.
As I take control of Bruno, my main focus is to teach him how to walk with me on a very slack leash. And since Fred has preconditioned him to respond, I can really focus more on the foundations and the fundamentals of the sit-mean-sit system. We never shy away from the problems that we may encounter, and by allowing Bruno to make a choice, we can redirect him to the expected behavior. If we have our dog's attention, the leash now becomes opportunity for them to make a choice. He could get to the end of the leash or he could stay within my bubble. And of course we want our dogs to be dogs, and if we don't put them in situations to interact with each other and make choices, it's very hard to achieve the desired behavior. Here we are teaching Bruno some self-control, and since he has the fundamentals of our system, the slightest bit of leash pressure will guide him to where we need him to be, with any distraction and in any situation.
I want you to take this leash, and you're gonna have a big decision to make right now, okay? Your decision's gonna be, are you gonna choose to walk this dog on your right pinky or on your left pinky? Okay, that's gonna be your decision. Which pinky do you choose? Left pinky. All right. So that means none of that. All right. And now just stop. Very good. Come on, walk towards me. Hey, wait a minute. All right. You said left pinky. You're already going to the right pinky. What's up with that?
Okay, so we've already let this woman see that not just myself, but Billy can also do this with the dog and in a room around distraction. Just the fact of the woman being able to see it will give her confidence just to see that it can be done. So we're holding her hand, so to speak, and she's feeling real good about herself that she's able to start controlling this dog even around distractions.
And stop.
And you can see here now, as she starts to stop, the dog is starting to look at her for guidance. Mom, what do you want to do here? And we're getting this woman adjusted to all this confusion going on in the room. And of course, everybody always asks us, how's this dog going to perform without the sit mean sit collar on? So we took the collar off for her. The dog's got a lot more attention now. So the owner's doing well, the dog's doing well. We still have distraction in the room. You're going to see the tail of another dog come in the picture here. There it is. This wasn't even a training session. This was just a demonstration. And from start to finish, it only took about 20 minutes.